Hello and welcome to this up close and personal with Mary Perry and Perky Post with that from by MenoMe. Now, we have blended nature and science and ensured we only use pure evidence-backed ingredients without fillers or additives in all of our products. But the holistic combination of herbal medicines we use in Mary Perry and Perky Post have been traditionally used to help treat hormonal fluctuations and address symptoms of both mind and body during the menopause years for centuries. The beauty of life now in the 2020s is all the research and science behind them that just elevates the knowledge that we have as well. So let's take a look at them. Our perimenopause superhero one is Mary Perry. And she's a blend of saffron, fenugreek, and sage. She's designed to be a wing woman to support women through symptoms like temperature regulation, restlessness, mood swings, sleepless nights, and many, many more. There are so many more symptoms if you've gone through where we introduced ourselves as a business. Then Perky Post, we created Perky Post for women. They cross that perimenopause bridge into and go into post-menopause, which may come with its own set of surprises. It certainly calls for an upgrade of our health warrant to fitness. Quite often, our organs are aging right along with us. We have gone through that gateway to aging, so that calls for more support as a rule as well. So Perky Post still includes saffron, fenugreek, and sage, but it has the added benefits of resveratrol, vitamin D3, and K2, which we'll go through. And as I mentioned when I was introducing MenoMe as well, a customer did ask if there was any reason that she couldn't use Perky Post even though she was in perimenopause, and certainly not if people want that added benefit and of the resveratrol and the vitamin D3 and K2. So Mary Perry is created for women in perimenopause, as I mentioned. So those experiencing disrupted sleep or insomnia, low mood, stress, anxiety, or depression, very, very common, changes to mood, sleep, and periods, unexplained shifts in body temperature, heart rate, libido, and weight. Now, of course, we're probably looking at women post 40, and one of the first signs of perimenopause is certainly a change in flow or regularity of periods. But these symptoms can all cross over with other things, as I'm sure you're aware, and there is absolutely no definitive test for perimenopause at this time. Blood tests are not considered reliable because hormonal fluctuations can happen so quickly. And of course, these symptoms can be linked with things like thyroid, especially hypoactive thyroid, which is very common at this time as well, due to that reduction in progesterone, because the thyroid loves progesterone. And it's all to do with the HPA thyroid axis as well. Also autoimmune conditions and also pregnancy. Like a lot of women are confused. Are they pregnant or are they perimenopausal? So there can be some confusion for women there. But as a general rule, menopause societies do suggest going by symptom as there is no test, and that change to period is key. So looking at these beautiful ingredients, saffron is incredible. It is the most widely researched and with published research, actually, saffron extract, I think, in the world. And it goes through a very, very high quality manufacturing process and is been shown to improve mood, hot flushes, and sleep quality. In fact, after 4 weeks of daily use, the data shows both improvement in going to sleep, staying asleep, and restorative sleep quality. So it's pretty good. And it's also an oxidant and anti-inflammatory. So it's great for us as well as we go into a pro-inflammatory state, and aches and pains are certainly not uncommon. We also use sage, which has traditionally been used to treat hot flushes and night sweats. And one study showed that sage decreased the frequency, intensity of these by up to 50%. And it's also been associated with improved memory. And then we have fenugreek, which has been shown to increase the serum estradiol, which is the form of estrogen that is going through big shifts as we come to the end of our fertility. You probably know is the most dominant estrogen during our reproductive years. And so fenugreek can help alleviate hot flushes, sweats, low mood, poor sleep, and improve sexual function and libido, which is very, very key. A lot of women, some women don't mind, but others are a bit upset when they lose their libido. And animal studies have also showed improved memory when using fenugreek. Then Perky Post with Afron has been created for women in post-menopause. So this is for those that experience changes to their bone and metabolic health, which is pretty much any woman, because we do lose muscle mass and bone at a rapid rate of knots, particularly in those first 5 years post-menopause, once we've gone through that 12 months with no bleed, which is the official designation of menopause. It's also for those experiencing disrupted sleep or insomnia, low mood, stress, anxiety, or depression, changes to mood and sleep post-menopause, and it supports a healthy libido. And we'll go through those ingredients as well. But one customer did say to me that she was technically in the perimenopause camp, but what was to stop her using? Was there any reason she couldn't use Perky Post because she liked the additional ingredients? And I said to her, no, not at all. Certainly, if you would like the support of those, choose Perky. So Perky Post uses the same 3 ingredients as Mary Peri. Saffron, the beautiful, widely researched and published saffron extract that's been shown to improve mood, hot flushes, and incredible data for sleep quality. There's sage, which has traditionally been used to help with hot flushes and sweats. Fenugreek, that helps increase the serum estradiol, which in turn helps alleviate hot flushes, sweats, low mood, poor sleep, and improves sexual function and libido. And animal studies have also showed that it helps to improve memory. And then we have the addition of vitamin D3 and K2. Now, vitamin D3 is just so crucial for women at this time. Yes, it's famous for helping with bones, but it's also, you may know, it's been classified as a hormone now, and crucial for moods and aches and pains and so many things. And low vitamin D3 shows an increased risk of metabolic syndrome, which is something that is becoming more and more common in women in postmenopause, and something they're very at risk of, and that's the umbrella term for heart disease, high blood pressure, high triglycerides, abdominal fat, visceral fat. So yeah, vitamin D3, very helpful for a multitude of things. It also supports vaginal and bladder health, which is very key here. Like, it's been shown to help reduce vaginal dryness, which can be a problem for women with painful sex. They say it feels like sandpaper. Also, recurrent urinary tract infections are a common symptom of menopause. So vitamin D3 can help here as well. And then vitamin K2 and D3 work beautifully together. K2 helps with the absorption of calcium. This all helps increase bone mineral density and also the incidence of fractures, which is a great problem out there, and it's been said that a lot of women who experience a hip fracture may come to their end of life not long afterwards. So that's something to be aware of. And then we have resveratrol, which is very famous, but benefits cognitive function, increasing nitric oxide and blood flow to the brain, which is wonderful for those women experiencing brain fog and memory loss. And a lot of women worry they're experiencing early dementia, but it can be due to menopause. It can also be due to changing gut health. So I usually suggest these days Mary Perry and Perky Post go hand in hand with Happy Go Tummy. The two work together beautifully, and they're like a dynamic duo, just helping with so many things that are an issue for women in perimenopause and post-menopause. The other thing that resveratrol does is increase the metabolism of 2-hydroxyestrone. So, great ingredients. As I mentioned at the beginning, we do work very hard to find very evidence-based, backed, pure, highly researched ingredients. So to share with you what some of our customers have said, Susan says that she can't tell us how pleased she was to discover our products and how much she's praised them to other women, which is amazing, particularly ladies on this special journey who didn't enjoy the side effects of others. Tracy said she changed from MenoMe 55 plus because we did have to reformulate a couple of years ago from 40 plus and 55 plus and we did that to Mary Perry and Perky Post. So Tracy moved from 55 plus to Perky Post, and she said she still feels great and she loves the service that we offer, which is wonderful. Loving the company and the products. That's like a dream come true for us. And then Melanie is talking about Mary Perry, and she said she tried it. She tested going without it, and uncomfortable symptoms came back in force. So she said Mary definitely works for her, and she feels it's so good, and it's been a life stabilizer and rejuvenator. I mean, amazing, powerful words. And she's got no more symptoms, and she's going to try Happy Go Tummy as well. And a lot of our customers do use the two together, as I was suggesting before. They're just amazing together. So thank you for your time. I hope this has been helpful for you. As I always say, if you would like to see the references or citations or more detail, please do see the technical data sheets that we've provided for you. And if you have any questions, we're always happy to help. And you can always find us over at meno-me.com. Thanks so much for your time.